Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. It's too sweet. Anyway, in keeping with the theme of the 90s, the good and the bad, Tampa gives us quite the eyeful. Let's talk about it. Convert your eyes, children. It may take forms. That's Tampa's 2022 Reverse Retro Jersey. This comes from the third jerseys they wore in 1997. Wore those for 3 seasons as third jerseys. Biggest difference, obviously, blue is now white, white is now blue. Arms stay the same, shoulders stay the same. Numbers and letters on the back go from white to blue with silver trim, and the pattern makes its way in the back as well. Small little detail that really just popped out to me: the victory stripes under the arms. They got it right. They got it right. So I guess ultimately, if you were a fan of this look in the 90s, you'll be a fan of this now. That won't ever change. I always thought this jersey was an eyeful. There was a lot going on in a small space between the arms, between the waist, between the raindrops, the numbering itself. It's just a lot to focus on one jersey. But at least the old school logo makes the comeback. That's always a great thing. Sorry, but that numbering just looks busy. What would have been cool if they would have been used the original lettering and numbering that they entered the league with. Something to that effect. That would have been one of the small, subtle changes I would have made, but that's just me. Now, comparing it to their first Reverse Retro, which is just a spin-off of their inaugural jerseys, I actually think the first time around was better, but I'm biased on that. Again, I never did like this look. I didn't like it then. I'm iffy on it now. I'm not going to say it's one of the worst ones, because it's not. There are jerseys worse than this. We've covered a few of them. I just don't know. I mean, it worked in the 90s. It worked up until 2000, but like I said, there's just a lot going on here. So would I buy it? I really don't know if I could answer that honestly. I'd look at it. I definitely would, but to put it in the cart and go, I don't know. That might be a bit of a stretch, but I would look at it. I'll say that much. So let me know your thoughts on the 2022 Tampa Bay Lightning Reverse Retro Jerseys. No, I just hockey shows. Oh, thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you've made it to this point. We're officially halfway. We're at 16 now. 16 more to go. And if I'm going to have my way, I'm going to do 4 more. St. Louis, in the meantime. And in between time, be looking for more readers from the Trev. Later.